Continuing a board restructure, appointing former Longmin executive Ian Farmer to take the chair. This as it focuses on the Muriat of Potash project in central Germany. Joining us live from a London morning is Ian Farmer, Chairman of Davenport Resources. Ian, welcome. Welcome to Ausbiz and congratulations on your new appointment. Why Davenport? Why now?
Morning. Well, I think that Davenport has some very interesting assets. What caught my attention was the location of the assets. Germany's obviously centre of Europe and has some distinct advantages for delivery to European customers. So it has a very strong geographical benefit, and from that, the potash market itself has solid long-term fundamentals. And here we have some interesting assets right in the centre of all that. So I think that the potential for the company is significant, and getting in right at the ground floor level like this as chairman is a great opportunity to add some value and be involved in what should be an exciting ride.
So Ian, you spent 26 years at Longmin, then you had a few years out of the mining game. Now you're back. What is the plan? How do you want to go and shape the company moving forward?
Well, first of all, get my feet under the desk. I need to understand the assets better. I've got a series of meetings and things arranged to do that, to kick the tires and to get to know the technical aspects of the company. Everything points to it being a fairly straightforward asset to mine and to process and to bring to market, but I want to understand that better. It also has a range of expansion options that it can play, and the sequencing of those is a decision we're still looking at. So there's quite a bit to get my arms around up front, but clearly we want to understand things well. We want to look at the best way to raise further funding to exploit those assets and to bring them through to a feasibility study at some stage in the near future.
Potash. Talk to us about the outlook for potash, because it's been a pretty difficult year logistically for the crop. So where do you see the market heading? Where do you see prices heading going forward?
Well, as an exploration company, obviously we look at the medium to longer term fundamentals, not so much driven by what's happening today. But the world's population is growing, people's diet is improving, the arable land available to us is finite. So the use of potash over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years is going to go from strength to strength. And I think the fact that you've had large companies like BHP and Anglo American recently making very significant investments in this sector underlines the solid fundamentals this commodity has. Yeah,
apologies, I called it a crop, but obviously incorrect. But competition in this space, what is the competitive landscape like? Because we've got big producers in Canada, for example, as well. Big names like BHP in the market.
Yes, it's an oligopoly, and there are some fairly big elephants in this jungle. So I think for Davenport to be successful, it's got to actually have assets which can demonstrate their quality. And by that, I mean that they have size, long life, expandability, and they can operate in the bottom half of the cost curve if possible. So we're looking at all those attributes, but we think we can tick most of those boxes.
Congratulations once again on your appointment, and thank you for joining us this morning on the program.